The most anticipated fight between Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury is just a week ahead, and the boxing community is hoping for Fury's comeback. Sean Porter believes the first fight was controlled by Fury earlier, and then later controlled by Usyk, expressing his excitement for the upcoming rematch. He thinks that even if Usyk has solidified him as the best heavyweight by defeating Fury in the first fight, he needs to do it again. Porter said that Fury has been the king of the heavyweight division for a long time, but the defeat against Usyk changed the view. However, he urged that only the rematch will tell who is the best heavyweight in the world.
Great first fight. I'm looking forward to the second one. I think, the first one was self-explanatory. Early was controlled by Fury, late controlled by Usyk. Amazing fight, and can't wait for the second one. Looking forward to seeing if that moment happens again for Usyk.
Do you think whoever wins this is the best heavyweight in the world?
Absolutely.
No argument.
There's no doubt about it. Yeah, Tyson Fury has been the best heavyweight in boxing for a long time, and I really didn't think that Usyk was until he did what he did against Fury. I know he had a couple of wins against Joshua and a few others, but beating Tyson Fury, to me, solidified Usyk as the best heavyweight. He's got to do it again, and we'll see.
Michael Moorer said that Fury might struggle against Alexander Usyk, even if he trains with Sugar Hill and spar with southpaws, as Usyk's intelligence will be hard to read and determine. Moorer explained that Fury is now more focused as compared to his past fights, where he wasn't seen in good shape. On the other hand, Usyk was more resilient and in shape ahead of his fights. Moorer predicted that Usyk will win the fight again in the 11th or 10th round.
9 times out of 10, Tyson Fury he sparred with southpaws. I'm sure he think he's done everything right to be southpaw. Sugar Hill doing a great job with him, but my thing is with Alexander Usyk, he just has the smarts to do so much more. And Tyson Fury, back in the day, he wasn't a boxer guy. He was, out of shape, stuff like that. But Usyk was a guy that was always in shape, always doing the right things. I think Usyk will stop him probably 11th, 10th, 11th round. 10th or 11th round. I think Usyk will win.
Moore thinks that the boxing IQ and the skill set Usyk has makes him the best heavyweight in this era. He noted that a Ukrainian fighter like Usyk who knows how to fight will get the job done against Fury, as he has done before. Moore also mentioned that there is always room for development, and Usyk will surely grow in the future.
Do you think Usyk's unbeatable? In this era, I'm talking about.
In this era, probably, because he knows how to fight. Especially if you get a Ukrainian that knows how to fight, he'll go and be the heavyweight champ like he is. He can be so much better.
Adam Booth noted that Fury is a skilled fighter, and the team he has on side will make his every move precise. Booth expressed his excitement to watch how Fury's plan would play out against Usyk. Booth expressed anticipation for the fight, eager to see how Fury's tactics play out against Usyk.
Usyk versus Fury 2, Tyson says it's got to be heavier for the rematch. Feel like that's the right way of heavier. Fury might be able to turn what was a close defeat into a victory.
Yeah, that's probably just one element of it. It's not just about being heavier, it's how you go about applying that. And Tyson's a very clever fella. He's got a clever team around him, so whatever they do, there's going to be a method to that madness, and I'm looking forward to seeing that one.
Dillian White shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight and said he can't make a call as it's one of the toughest fights. He acknowledged that Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk both are great fighters who can make adjustments before the fight, making the fight more unpredictable. White described this fight challenging for both fighters and more difficult to predict.
I just think it's a great fight, man, but it's a very hard fight for me to... I keep trying to think, how's this fight gonna go? Okay, Fury can make adjustment, but Usyk also can make adjustment. It's a tough fight, man. It's a very, very tough fight for both men, obviously.
According to Dave Coldwell, the key to the rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk will depend on which fighter can withstand the most punishment. Both have taken significant hits in their careers, and it will be crucial to see who has the better endurance and resilience as the fight progresses. The ability to absorb and recover from heavy shots could ultimately determine the winner of this highly anticipated bout.
He's got a lot of punishment himself, and that round 9 against Usyk was incredible. And again, what does that take out of him? So for me, it's who's got what left.
Carl Frampton shared his thoughts on the first fight, emphasizing that Fury lost the fight because of being too playful and less focused. He noted that Fury should be more aggressive in the rematch in order to win the rematch, admitting that the outcome wouldn't surprise him. Frampton admitted that Fury will win this time, acknowledging his skills and the potential he has for winning rematches.
What a fight. Great fight, but I think Big Tyson threw it away the last time, too much messing about and not being aggressive enough. If he's a bit more aggressive, I fancy him, but nothing would surprise me. I love Usyk, quality fighter, but I just think Tyson gets it right.
Frank Warren acknowledged the first fight was an amazing showdown and expressed his confidence in Tyson Fury to win the rematch against Alexander Usyk. He believes Fury had a slight advantage in the first fight, but the rematch will totally depend on how each capitalizes each other's weaknesses. With both fighters now fully aware of each other's strengths, Warren is certain that Fury will target Usyk's vulnerabilities to secure the win.
I fancy Tyson in a big way. The first fight was an unbelievable fight. For me, it was the two best heavyweights of the 21st century fighting each other, and they gave a tremendous performance, split decision. I thought there was a fag paper in it, and this time round, I think the fact that they shared a ring together, the fact they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, it's going to be who can exploit them, who knows, who can capitalize on what they feel the other guy's weaknesses are, and I think that'll be Tyson.
Dev Sani anticipates another close fight and raises doubts about how much either fighter can improve. He pointed out that Fury's ability to stay focused and avoid distractions could play a crucial role, but whether it will be enough to secure a victory is yet to be determined.
It was a close fight. It was a very, very good fight. I expect the same again, another close fight. How much better can Usyk get? I don't know. What can he do differently? I don't know. How much better can Fury get? He can stop the messing about. How much better does that make him? Better enough to beat Usyk? We'll see.
Joe Rogan remarked that Alexander Usyk presents a unique test for Tyson Fury, one that the Gypsy King has not yet fully solved. Fury, famous for facing and defeating tough opponents, has typically used his size and talent to take control in the ring.
Technique and huge. And if you watch the Usyk fight, he was touching Usyk up in the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that reach and that jab, the accuracy that he has, he was doing really well in that fight until he started to slow down a little bit, and Usyk wound up just catching him.
Tyson's trainer, Sugar Hill, called the first fight thrilling, with both fighters showing aggressive moments. Though he acknowledged the disappointment of losing, he emphasized the importance of learning from it to get better. Looking forward to the rematch, he said that life lessons can help people grow and perform better.
And that's what made that first fight just such a great fight, for boxing, period. Whether Tyson won or lost, on my side, I'm with Tyson, so obviously I'm not so happy about the loss because it was a loss, but the thing to do is just to learn from that and to get better.
What's the difference heading into a rematch, Sugar? What's the difference going into a rematch?
You learn lessons in life and you can make yourself better from that.
With the return fight now closing in, both men must prepare thoroughly. Speaking to Sky Sports, Martin Bacoli praised Fury's work in past sparring, saying he is the only heavyweight who has impressed him in the gym. The only person I'm impressed with is Tyson Fury. He's a big guy. He moves a lot. He moves his head. Usyk a little bit. Usyk I sparred in a small ring, so I always gave him a hard time. Oh, if you could see his face when he sparred me, it's focused, because I gave him a hard time, under pressure all the time. Tyson Fury, we sparred in a big ring, relaxed. Very good sparring to watch. Bacoli, who is earning the tag of the most avoided man in the division, then said that he feels a focused Fury gets the knockout in the rematch. He said, I was surprised when Usyk beat Fury. I was not only surprised by Usyk, I was surprised by Tyson Fury's performance. He was playing. He was supposed to be focused like he was in the Deontay Wilder rematch. If he takes that mentality in the rematch, I think he will stop Usyk like he did with Deontay. Because the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury rematch, we saw a different Tyson Fury, focused, coming to win. He added, putting his hands behind his back, not moving, that is showing that you're not focused. One round changed everything. One left hook changed everything. I want him to be 100% focused, not playing around. Usyk is coming 100% focused to win the fight, so you need to be the same. Spencer Oliver is confident Tyson Fury can bounce back in the rematch, praising Fury's smart boxing skills. He mentioned that in the first fight, Fury might have underestimated Alexander Usyk's ability and power. According to Oliver, Usyk's aggressive moves appeared to catch Fury off guard, and it took him 4 or 5 rounds to adjust. That delay ultimately cost him the fight. However, Oliver is still optimistic that Fury has the tools to come out on top in the rematch.
In your opinion, Can he turn the tide?
Yeah, of course he can. He's got the ability, he's got the attributes to be able to do that. You know, he's got the boxing IQ. I think that he maybe underestimated Alexander Usyk and his strength, actually. And you know, not just his boxing ability, but Usyk took the fight straight to him. And I think that took Fury by surprise. It took him 4 or 5 rounds to get into the fight, and that probably cost him the fight.
Vidal Riley backed Tyson Fury, citing his strong track record in rematches. He emphasized that Fury's history shows his ability to adapt and succeed in second bouts.
Fury, man. Fury. Like, I'm going with Fury. He knows how to win rematches. The track record speaks for itself. I'm going with Fury.
Adam Smith highlighted the unpredictability of heavyweight boxing, suggesting the rematch could see knockdowns or even a stoppage. While acknowledging that many might favor Alexander Usyk after the first fight, he emphasized Tyson Fury's strengths, particularly his exceptional footwork. Smith also raised an important question: whether Fury can return to his best form and fully capitalize on his advantages.
Could Fury get a knockdown this time? Could Fury get a stoppage? Could Usyk even get a stoppage? Or, as most people think, will it go the distance? And which way will the judges feel? I think it's close. It's a close one to call. I think probably the majority will go with Usyk just because he won the first fight. But Fury has got so many advantages too. I think one thing that could come into play is Fury's legs. What is still left there with Tyson Fury? Is he as good as he once was? Can he be as good again?
Richard Torres found the rematch interesting, acknowledging Usyk's clear win in the first fight, but praising Fury's resilience. Torres believes Usyk has a clearer path to improve his approach, while Fury needs to work on his footwork and tactics. Though he slightly favored Usyk, Torres noted that Fury's strength and adaptability could give him an edge in the rematch.
Usyk definitely won that first fight, but it was still a close fight. You know, there was like Tyson was doing his thing. I'm excited for the rematch. I've been just a fan of Tyson from an early age, and I've tried to mimic some of Usyk's style. So I have some skin in the game for both sides, but I'm just looking for a good fight. I think that Usyk kind of has a little bit more of a game plan now that he could double up on, and I think that Fury needs to kind of switch up what he needs to do. He needs to get on his feet more. He needs to box. He needs to kind of show a little different facets that he has shown before, but he needs to bring back. But I think it's easier for Usyk to double down than it is for Tyson to change. So I'm leaning a little more towards Usyk, but Tyson Fury, you know, he's a heavyweight. He's a puncher. He has a punch. He has a punch, and he can do what he needs to do.
Matt Macklin called the upcoming fight exciting, highlighting the importance of strategy because both fighters are smart. He mentioned that each will analyze their previous performances, making it interesting to see who can do better than the other.
As much as it'll be fascinating, really, to see how that fight is won and lost. I think tactics will be the key in any fight, but I think in this one really will be, particularly because they're both so clever. And they'll both be analysing their performances, what they did well, what they didn't do well, what the opponent did well, and everything. And then it'll be fascinating to see who can outdo the other.
Ricky Hatton emphasized that Fury needs to use his height, reach, and weight more effectively in the rematch, noting that he didn't take advantage of these in their first fight, which allowed Usyk to dominate. Hatton suggested Fury should stay strong, land powerful punches, and show his physical strength. He also highlighted the need for one clear and steady voice in Fury's corner to provide focused and effective guidance.
I think impose his height, impose his reach, impose his weight difference. I mean, all the advantages he has, he didn't use last time. When he allowed, the smaller man, and it's a good little man, isn't he? He's a good small man. But I think he allowed the smaller man to bully him around the ring. I'd be a bit inclined to hold my feet, hit him hard, use the weight advantage, use the reach advantage, use the height advantage that I don't think he used last time, and just have one voice in the corner.
Pat Brown respected both Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, praising Usyk's technical skills and calling Fury a bigger, stronger version of a similar style. Brown noted that while Fury did well in their first fight, he could have done better, though he wasn't criticizing Usyk. He believes that if Fury performs at his best in the rematch, it will be an exciting fight, with Fury having a strong chance to win.
In terms of Fury and Usyk, I've always been a fan of both fighters massively. Obviously, Usyk's an unbelievable technician, and so is Fury, just a bigger version. I do think going into this second one, like Fury did amazing the first one, but I felt like Tyson definitely could have done better, and that's not me writing Usyk off whatsoever. I respect him massively, but in terms of Fury, I think if he brings his A game, he's in for a treat definitely for that night.
Terrence Crawford shared his thoughts on the Usyk versus Tyson Fury fight, praising both fighters. He said it will be an exciting match and wished them both the best. Crawford also congratulated the future undisputed heavyweight champion, no matter who it is, for their accomplishment.
My prediction for the Usyk and Tyson Fury fight, both of them win. I like both of them. It's gonna be a great fight. May the best man win. And to the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, congratulations.
Ben Shalom expressed hope for Tyson Fury's chances in the rematch, but saw Usyk as the favorite. He praised Usyk's consistency and calm under pressure, highlighting his ability to adapt. While Shalom acknowledged Fury's potential for improvement, he believed Usyk could raise his performance even more. He also praised Saudi Arabia for facilitating the long-awaited rematch, emphasizing its importance for the heavyweight division.
Tyson for the first one. I've always liked Tyson to win as the Brit. I can never see a way past Alexander Usyk. I mean, he's proven it time and time again, and I actually don't think that was the best Alexander Usyk that we see, and I think he's going to be better this time. I do think Tyson's going to be better, but I think you have to go with Alexander given the history, as much as I hope Tyson can win, but a great fight. And again, Riyadh Season delivering what we could have only dreamed of. I remember that fight took so long to make without their involvement. It was 12 months of back and forth, and we thought it was on and we thought it was off. And I think sometimes we forget how far the sport has come. The fact that can be turned around that quickly is incredible. And as you said, the heavyweight division keeps moving. It's one that we've got an eye on, and fingers crossed, everything starts to open up after that fight on December the 21st.
Mark Tibbs advised Tyson Fury to control the center of the ring, push Usyk onto the back foot, and focus on landing his straight right hand followed by the uppercut. While noting Fury's success in the first fight, he highlighted Usyk's ability to turn the tide with a left cross. Tibbs stressed the importance of Fury winning the final round to secure a victory or draw, emphasizing that aggression and sticking to his strategy are key for success in the rematch.
Well, Fury's got to get Usyk really, he's got to hold the centre with him and get him on his back foot as much as he can, and he's got to get the straight right hand off before the right uppercut. In my opinion, straight one beats the uppercuts, and he's got to front hand him and back him up, lift him up, bomb. He was doing really well, Tyson, and let him back in, and Usyk got his left cross off, being a southpaw. He got it off, and I was like, oh. No, it could go downhill, and it did a little bit for Fury. He needed to win that last round, like big, to get a draw or the win.
Bill Haney, father of Devin Haney, shared his thoughts on the Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk rematch. Initially surprised by Usyk's win in their first fight, Haney now fully believes in the Ukrainian's abilities. He predicted Usyk will outclass Fury again, securing a 2-0 lead. While acknowledging Fury's fighting spirit and family background, Haney believes Usyk's skills will prove too much, backing him for the win.
Man, I didn't think Usyk was going to do Fury like he did him. So Usyk has made me a believer.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's made me a believer. I think that he'll upstage Fury again.
Oh, so you think it's going to be 2-0?
It'll be 2-0.
Right. I mean, Fury is a interesting guy, man. Doesn't look like a world champion boxer, but you throw him in the ring and,
He's a fighter. He's a fighter.
He's a real fighter.
No, he's a fighter. He comes from a fighter family.
Yeah.
His dad, a mastermind within himself. So I expect a fight now. I expect Tyson to come. He's gonna come ready, but I think Usyk will upstage him.
Okay, so you got your money on Usyk.
Yes.
Sam Jones expressed his strong support for Tyson Fury, saying he has a lot of respect and admiration for him. He shared that while Fury might enter the fight as the underdog this time, he fully believes in Fury's ability to win. Jones was confident, saying he was 100% sure that Fury could get the victory, and emphasized how much he would love to see him succeed and get the job done.
So the first one with Tyson Fury, I want him to. I hope he does. I've got so much time for Tyson. I'd love him to win. I think he starts this time as the underdog, but do I think Tyson Fury can win? 100% I do. I really do believe that, and as I say, I really would love him to get the job done.
Jay Opataya expressed his excitement for the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. He noted that the fight is more interesting now as the fighters know each other's weaknesses. Opataya believes that Fury still has the skills to beat Usyk, but it really depends on how he uses them.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
You know, I'm excited for this second fight. You know, I feel like they both sort of know each other now, and I feel like Fury, he's got the tools to beat, you know, Usyk, but he just needs to apply them.
Piers Morgan expressed strong belief in Tyson Fury's chances to bounce back from his loss to Alexander Usyk, emphasizing Fury's determination to reclaim his position. He stressed that underestimating Fury would be a mistake, pointing to his proven resilience and history of overcoming obstacles.
British fans want to know, is Tyson Fury going to be able to avenge that loss to Usyk?
He'll want to.
What do you think, Kenny?
I've never ever underestimated Tyson Fury.
Derek Chisora expressed concerns about the quality of Tyson Fury's sparring sessions, suggesting that his training partners might not be challenging him enough. In contrast, he praised Alexander Usyk's intense and aggressive style, predicting that Usyk will be even more relentless in the rematch, having already shown he can hurt Fury. While Chisora hopes to see Fury win, he acknowledges that the odds seem to be against him.
Do I believe Tyson can beat you, Alexander? I look at everybody he's got in his sparring camp. I personally don't believe that you can actually. The sparring partners he's got right now, they're pushing him to be menace. You know, they are in awe of Tyson. You know, they will pull their punches when they're sparring. You know, they will. This is what I'm seeing from the things I see on Instagram. So, I mean, what I see, what Alexander's doing is totally different to what. Because I think Alexander's way is more like start fast and finish fast. He knows he can hurt him now, so he's gonna come and try and hurt him. You will not, as he keeps saying, you won't leave him alone. I would love Tyson to win, but right now those odds are not looking great.
So what are your thoughts on this? Share your thoughts in the comment section and make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video.